Hello everybody, welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Merle55, and this game is not to be taken lightly. I fucked up a lot. So, I've learned a lot about the game, and I really want to get a really good run going, and you get shafted a lot of the times. It's a very unforgiving game, and do not underestimate it at all. Oh no, white screen. So in this tutorial you have Reynold and Dismas. Reynold and Dismas are your first two characters.
Brigands have run up these
You
lanes.
move
Keep
in
to
between
side path.
rooms, and
The
the
ambushes
hallway
just
is
ahead.
where you do a lot of your exploring. Moving through the hallway, you can
Dispatch
encounter
this
fights.
thug in brutal
One person
fashion, that
is
all may
like,
hear of your
don't let
arrival.
this trick you. One person is never gonna happen again. Ever. You, in the very beginning of the game, you can get shafted with what your skill sets are, but Reynold and Dismas is what you get all the time. What you see is what you
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
get. This is the tutorial, and then you'll have the first like dungeon you actually go through, hence the
Leave
name
nothing
Darkest
unchecked.
Dungeon.
There is much
And the
to be
first
found in
dungeon,
forgotten places.
the dungeon quest is called the
An
Ruins.
ambush.
If you
Send
can't
these
get
vermin
a
message.
good
The rightful owner has
like
returned,
game
and their
going
kind is no
after the
longer
ruins,
welcome.
you're gonna have a hard time throughout. You get two more characters, so you'll have a party of 4, and the two characters that you get, it depend the skills that they receive is gonna determine whether you do good or not so well in this game. I believe anyway. I'm sure I just suck at the game. It's a really hard game, and I've heard some people even die to the tutorial here. I haven't yet, but I wouldn't put it past the game to kill me on the tutorial. I've had both of these characters bleeding and really low health, but your health doesn't matter after this fight because you're just going to go to town and you get healed up after you go back into town. But your stress stays the same. See, he can put bleed on you. So we killed the front guy. I know we should focus on the back guy, but we only have 2 characters to do so at the moment. The back guys usually either cover your entire team with damage,
As the enemy crumbles.
or do a lot of status effects on you. We even got a bandage there, so we can... Oh, we can't. So I'm gonna check this. It's trapped chest, and he says I should have known better. But I think it's trapped every single time. It's trapped, blight, but it didn't really cause any other damage. Because, like I said, it gets done after you get back into town. So we have 5,900, but we can't really do anything with that yet. The only thing that we get in the town so far, after the tutorial, is the stagecoach, which is right over here. Stagecoach allows you to pick up
these corrupted lands. Are yours now,
new characters.
and you are bound to them.
We're going to rename these characters, actually. The Plague Doctor,
Men,
we're going to rename it You. We're just going to name it You, so that I can interact with, you know, you. You're listening to it, so this is you. You have Incision. You're going to be number 3. Oops. We're going to name this one, name it a girl's name. We'll just name her Jen. This is Jen, this is you, Dismas, and Reynold. We're going to rename Reynold to me, because I want to be in the game. I want to have fun. What am I doing? Yeah, it'll be fun. So we have me, you, Dismas, and Jin. Jin, okay, Jin has Divine Grace. This is good. This is a single target heal. She also has a party heal that is locked, and the party heal is not as good as a single target heal. You have Incision, which is a bleed, Blinding Gas on the back 2 targets, which is good. It can stun the back 2 targets and do a little bit of damage. Plague Grenade for Blight on the back 2 targets, which is also good for killing the back targets off quickly. And he could shuffle the targets. I had that before and I didn't really like it. In Dismas, he has Grape Shot, which is good. And I have all this. Kleptomaniac, we want to try and get rid of this because stealing items is bad. You'll find loot in the dungeons and he'll steal a lot of the loot, and that's not good for progression. You don't want that. Praying is fine. Bulimic is kind of shitty. Dismiss, known cheat, he can't gamble, that's fine. Bulimic, that kind of sucks as well. Obsessed with killing, so you're obsessed with killing. That's going to be awesome. Hatred of Mankind, plus damage to humans, plus 4 speed on the first round, so like you'll probably attack pretty fast. Only flagellate. I don't know that word. Flagellant. It's like cutting to relieve stress, I'm sure. This will be in the Abbey. So we don't have the Abbey or the Tavern unlocked. The Abbey and the Tavern is for stress relief. Stress is, they'll get stressed after a long quest. Graveyard, hopefully we won't have anybody there.
Covered in the poisoned earth.
Sanitarium. Sanitarium is used for removing like Kleptomaniac or God-fearing or Bulimic. But we don't have that yet either. The Guild. The Guild is for leveling up your skills. And similarly, the Blacksmith is for leveling up your weapons and armor. I think. The armor, anyway. Nomad's Wagon, you can buy items from there. I don't know what this is. I can highlight, but I don't know. Way off into the distance is Survivalist. On longer missions, you can camp, and the Survivalist upgrades those camping skills. So we have camping skills, regular skills, armors and weapons at the Blacksmith. You can buy items at the Nomad's Wagon. You can relieve stress at the Abbey or the Tavern. Dead people go to the graveyard, obviously. The Sanitarium can remove a trait that you do not wish to have anymore. And Stagecoach is where you recruit new heroes. Now, that's the town. The town is pretty straightforward, but like I said, we can't do a lot here, so we're going to embark.
A mecca of
And
madness
the first
and
quest that we can
morbidity.
only do, or the only quest that we
work
can do
begins.
first of all, is the ruins. So we're just going to put me in the first slot, Dismas in the second slot, you in the third slot, and the slot that you want to put him in is determined. You can see the combat skills said preferred position 3 or 4. I think he does better in 3 though. And oops, I'm gonna put this there, and you in slot 3. But you can see the preferred positions and preferred targets. Frontliners are really kick-ass. I hope we find a certain frontliner that I really like. And before the journey,
later,
you can buy torches. It says 4 and then 8 food. 4 torches and 8 food is what you want to have for small journeys. You want to have more for larger journeys, and always bring a shovel, or else you'll find yourself in a tough position whenever you come to something. And I like bringing a holy water, because if you find a booth, you can relieve a lot of stress. Now, I know I threw a lot of information at everybody, but it's good to get that out of the way so I can talk more about what's going on in the game itself. While this is loading up...
The fiends must be driven
never
back.
mind.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble
So,
line?
with this, our quest is complete 100% of room battles. So, these are all the rooms right here, and then, like I said, between them is the hallways. And we can interact with this bookcase, and I think we will. I think I'll have Merle do it. So, okay, nothing happened there. We couldn't see that trap. I hate traps.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Because if your light is high enough, you have a chance to scout out the hallway to the next room, and sometimes a lot more hallways. So we made it past our first room, and there was a bookcase and a trap. See, we just scouted because our light is so high. So there's going to be treasure, trap, nothing, nothing, next room. We're going to move to that room. So we should encounter some type of treasure, then some type of trap. And now that we know the trap is there, you can see it down here. Okay, you can see it down here. And when interacting with things in the world, you can click on which character you want to do it. So you, the Plague Doctor, we're going to have you disarm the trap. You probably won't do it, because I haven't quite figured out traps. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't disarm the trap. I've never disarmed a trap in 6 hours of playing. I've seen a lot of traps, and I've tried different characters like the Highwayman, or the Plague Doctor, or the Vestal. They never do it right. So this is our first actual encounter. The back two targets are usually going to be the most important, and you get to attack first because you have that quick draw, +4 speed. And that's really good because we can do blinding gas on the back two targets and hopefully you'll stun them. So we stunned one and one resisted. Not a big deal.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
12 crit is pretty shitty, and a 13 crit right after. We're off to a great start. But that's usually what happens. We're going to use a grape shot and damage a lot of the enemies. Good. We did a lot of damage to 3 of them. And we're going to specifically heal Jen herself because she was the lowest health. And I say we smite because it has a monster type unholy plus 15 damage. And skeletons are unholy. You can see it under their speed. So let's see. Hero to hit, hero to crit. They both have 90, and this one's a defender with more health, so we're going to attack the 7 health. And 11, we killed it. And that's really good because it moves everybody up 1. And remember, the front 2 targets, the melee can hit, which is me. Okay, we're going to heal, no, we're going to judgment the middle one so that we can, no, it dodged. Okay, and if it dodges, we don't heal. That's kind of bad. Open vein, we're going to attack the second one because it's no longer the back 2, but the back 2 are most important. The bone curator and the arbalist, they do a lot of different things. Status effects, stress increases. It's pretty shitty. Okay, we're gonna have to incision the middle guy. Okay, you killed him. You hit a 6 on him and you killed him. No need for any of that shit. Okay, dismiss. We're gonna open vein the curator. Dodge. It's pretty shitty. So they're really focusing on me. So we're gonna give me a heal. Good. 3's the lowest roll, but at least we won't die. You're gonna do incision on the curator again. And we're gonna do zealous acquisition on both of them, so we can do a little bit damage to the front one. That did well. Nice 7 damage on the defender. And nice dodge from dismiss. Tempting goblet. Okay, attack dismiss. That's really good. We're gonna do the AoE spell again. We
As
killed the
the
back
fiend
one,
falls,
so all that's left is the
a
defender.
faint hope blossoms.
Let's see. Hopefully we can bleed the defender. Once again, I don't know how skeletons bleed. So, yeah. Okay. You notice they're moving us around. That's pretty bad. Okay. We're gonna heal, even though... Yeah. +5 health. That's really good. We're gonna do an open vein on the defender. Wow, he dodged. So he is gonna get one more attack off, unless you kill him. There, you did kill him. Okay. And after this fight, we can rearrange our characters again.
Insidious killer.
And quest complete, so we could move on. But I think... Should we keep going? I think we should keep going. We only did 2 fucking rooms. Like, what? And that was 100% of room fighting. So the rooms from here on out won't have battles in them. And if you see, there's... After we leave this, there's going to be one more battle, then treasure, and then that's treasure. Then there's a treasure trap treasure. So I think we are going to keep going. Since there's no more risk to actually battling. That'll be nice. But we're going to move everyone back into their right positions. During battle, moving takes one of your turns, which is pretty bad. I'm going to have you open the sarcophagus. Yay. You got Thanatophobia. What's that do? Go over here. -20 stress resist. When your health is below 50. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. Move to this room. We're gonna have battle in the first bit. So I think we're gonna go over here and use some food on me. Food will heal 1 health. Oh. I guess it has a chance to heal 2? What the... Maybe I have a... Okay, I don't know. I think 10 health is fine, but we'll do one more just to be safe. Everyone's pretty healed up. Maggots aren't a big deal, he says as he gets a 9 crit. Holy shit. Okay. We're going to do incision. You're going to do incision on 1 maggot. Okay, it did 4 damage. Grave nibble. Okay, still not a big deal. Because after this, there's no more combat, and we can just focus on the treasure. We're gonna grape shot. We should kill the middle, or Dismas should have killed the middle one, but he dodged, so never mind. For these low enemies, I like the, I think we're gonna heal me again. For the low enemies, you can, AoE, and it's usually the best bet.
Be gone, fiend.
So Dismas got the killing blow there. And only 100 gold, but that's the rest of the fighting. So, let's see. We're going to have you open this. Lock display. Okay, so the lock... That you said that it said that was locked. You can if you bought the key in the beginning, you know how we bought the shovel and the holy water. If we bought the key, we could have unlocked it. We're not gonna move this way because then we'd have to backtrack. We're gonna go to this next room. Okay. Who do we want?
Stalk these shadows, but yonder,
I always forget the torches.
gold.
Okay. Let's see. Who do we want? We'll have Dismas open this up. Hero reads. He has unsettling. Ooh, almost stepped on that trap. We're gonna have the highwayman disarm this. Okay, he did disarm it. That's the first time I've ever seen it disarm. That's pretty cool. Cool. By the way, all these treasures that we're finding, the busts, we'll also find portraits, busts, I think there's something else. But that's because, that has something to do with the storyline. I forget.
Darkness closes in.
Oh my god.
haunting the hearts
I
of
forget
men.
torches all the fucking time. Okay, so he's really stressed. I'm gonna be able to go out on the next mission because my stress is pretty low. Okay, this is pretty... These things suck. So you're going to play grenade the back one. So that's going to do 2 damage the next time its turn goes. Alright, so we resisted that. That's great. Grape shot all 3 of them. That's great. 4. Okay, the back one died because you put Blight on him. That's really good. We're going to heal herself. Okay, so Jin healed, and we're going to Zealous Acquisition both of these. So 2 health, 3 health. We should kill them. 6 and 4, yeah.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
So
They
we got
can
a
be
skeleton
beaten.
key, so we should use that if we find a chest. Okay, this is the last room. Let's see what goes down. Nothing. Alrighty, so we complete the quest.
More bones return to rest.
Okay, yeah, heirlooms.
Devils
They're called
remain into
heirlooms.
their abyss.
All these busts that we find, you can also find, think, portraits, letters, and something else. I actually don't know if that's letters, but I know portraits is part of it. Crest. No, crest might be one of it, or one of the heirlooms you can find. Okay, so now that we're back in town and we completed the first
I
mission,
was lord of this place.
something unlocks. The
Before the
Tavern and
crows
Abbey
and
for
rats
stress
made it their
relief
domain.
unlocks. Okay, you and Jen are both level 1. So is Merle and Dismas, but I think they were level 1 before. Yeah, on week 1. So we're going to put these people in the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
You're going
The abbey
to...
calls to the faithful.
Well, first, Dismiss, don't do anything. Merle, I can only pray. But I don't need it. So yeah. Jen is going to do this. It says, shit. What's it say? I know there's a way you can read it. Whatever. Okay. You're gonna meditate because it's cheaper. Okay, and we need to put... we probably should have had one more person. Dismiss might actually have to come with us. So Tavern is stress
Kegs,
relief
cards,
as well.
and curtained rooms promise
The bar and the
solace to
brothel.
weary
This guy,
and
the
broken
caretaker,
alike.
is always going to be in one of these, I think. I say always, but so far I've seen him in one. So the Seeker is really good. He's also a frontliner, so we're going to put him in number 2. Dismiss can be in level or position 3. Grave Robber, what are you?
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
It's really shitty because I think we have to bring Dismiss out on our next one. But we're going to have a medium one instead of a small. Let me show you. So, you see right here it says medium. And you can go to this one and it'll be short. Well, in mediums, you get what is... you get a log for a campfire. And in the rooms, not the hallways, but the rooms, you can... set the log down and you start a campfire, and then that's what I was telling you about this up here. Survivalist. You can increase your camping site skills with those. But next time we're gonna do Dismiss. We should probably rename these. We're gonna rename this guy Bruh. Enter. And we have Hot. I'm mispronouncing that, I know it. So we're just gonna name him Hot. Okay, Hot has a chop, which is really good. It's It's really inaccurate, but I swear to God, this shit hurts incredible amounts of damage. Hue is way better. I wish we had Hue, but we don't. We have all these buffs, but he does have a self-heal, which is good. Dismiss is still the same, and Bruh doesn't have a heal. This is really shitty. Do we have a heal here? We can heal like that. The camping skills, heal, hot. Hot has self-heal for 40%, increase stress by 20. So yeah, we all have a heal at the camping site and reduce stress at the camping site. So we're gonna have to camp probably early on, and reduce all companions heal 10%, reduce stress by 10. It's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. Crazy. Crazy and insane. It's crazy. Okay. So yeah, next time we can remove Dismiss's stress while camping, because you want to have 4 people. Bruh is going to be our backliner. I'm not sure that's a great idea. Let me check that real quick. Bruh. He can't do that, but he can lunge in the back. He can flashing daggers in the middle too, from the back. And he can dodge and cure bleed on himself in the back. That's rough. So I guess flashing daggers from the back does have a 90% accuracy. Anyway, next time we're gonna do, I think we should do short, because I don't know, man. That's rough. Let's see, what do we get? Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out next time. See you guys next episode.